Namaste everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Madhura and today we will be flowing through a full body Vinyasa flow sequence, pretty much targeting all body parts. Feel free to keep a couple of blocks and perhaps a strap handy to modify the postures wherever needed. This will also be a minimum cue class wherein I won't be going into detailed alignment cue for every single thing, although I will be demonstrating every single practice. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's begin by coming onto our fours. Keeping shoulder width distance between your palms and hip width distance between your knees. Inhale, gently begin to drop your abdomen to lift your chest and chin, arching into your spine. Exhaling to curl into your spine, chin to your chest. Let's go 2 more times. Inhale. Deep breath out to curl. 1 more. Inhale. Exhaling to curl into your spine. Inhale, you roll back to center, and exhale, gently press back in child's pose. On your next inhale, you weave your left hand through, and you have the option of either taking your right hand on top or you could wrap your right hand around. Beautiful. Inhale, slowly lift up. Exhale to release your right hand down. Releasing your left hand, this time you weave your right hand through. And taking your left hand around. Inhale, slowly release your left hand and drawing your right palm to its neutral position. From here, you place your elbows down so that your arms are at 90-degree angles. And from there, slowly as you exhale, you curl into your spine, chin to your chest. Inhaling to drop your abdomen to lift your chest. Exhaling to curl. Inhaling to arch. Exhaling to curl. One more time. Inhale. Deep breath out to curl. On your next inhale, you come back to neutral position and then slowly you press up to gently drop your pelvic down towards the mat to lie down onto your belly. Drawing your palms at shoulder level and tenting your fingers with your elbows turned up. Inhale, slowly start to press up. Exhale, dropping your right shoulder down to turn your gaze to your left. Inhaling to center. Exhale, switch sides. Inhaling to center. Exhale, right shoulder down. One more time. Inhale. Exhaling to switch. Inhale to roll back to center. And deep breath out to lower. Tucking your toes under, palms next to your chest. Inhale, you press up onto your fours and back into your first downward facing dog. Feel free to bend one knee at a time to move your hips from side to side as you inhale and exhale. Then slowly starting to find stillness in your down dog. Inhale, lift really high up onto your toes. And as you exhale, you press in between your hands to draw your abdomen towards your thighs. On your next inhale, start to tiptoe forward. Keeping approximately a foot distance from top of the mat with your big toes together, heels slightly apart. Inhaling, halfway lift to lengthen your spine. Exhaling to fold. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhaling to fold. Micro bending into your knees, chin to your chest, curling into your spine. Slowly start to roll yourself up with your head coming up in the end. Inhale to circle your hands over your head. Exhaling, hands at your heart center. Take a deep breath in. You can close your eyes. And deep breath out. We'll be chanting 3 rounds of Om, so you can either join me or you can simply listen and feel the vibrations. So preparing for that, take a deep inhale. And once you're ready, slowly blink your eyes open. Inhale to circle your hands over your head, turning your gaze up towards your thumbs. Exhaling to fold forward and down, Uttanasana or Padahastasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. If you're unable to reach, feel free to place your palms onto your shins or onto your blocks, but work on lifting the chest. And in round 1, we step back in plank, Santolasana with feet together. Now you have the option to drop your knees down, or you could simply bend into your knees to float them. But whichever option you choose, you turn your tailbone up, bending the elbows towards the back to lower down, Ashtanga Namaskar, knee, chest, chin. Inhale, Bhujangasana, Cobra. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog with approximately hip width distance between your feet. Take a deep inhale. And deep breath out. Inhaling onto your toes to gently turning your gaze forward, bending into your knees. And step, hop, jump forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhaling to fold. Inhaling to circle your hands over your head. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we again step back in plank. Now this time you have the option of lowering down, knee, chest, chin, or you could open your feet hip width distance apart, transferring your weight forward, bend your elbows towards the back to lower halfway. Inhaling to Cobra, this time up dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale here. And deep breath out. On your next inhale, onto your toes, slowly turning your gaze forward, bending into your knees, drawing your abdomen towards your thighs. And step, hop, jump forward. Inhale to lengthen. Deep breath out to fold. Inhale to circle your hands over your head. Exhaling to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Now, option to step back, lower down, or this time you can bend into your knees to hop back. Inhale to Cobra Up Dog. Option to go into Down Dog, or from here to lower down in Low Plank in Chaturanga, then to press up and back. Focusing on your inhales and exhales. Inhaling onto your toes to gently turn your gaze forward, bend your knees and step up, jump forward. Inhaling to lengthen. Deep breath out to fold. Inhaling to rise. And this time as you exhale, slowly lean to your right, releasing your right hand towards the side and drawing your left hand towards the right. Inhaling back to center. Exhale, switch sides. Inhaling back to center. And exhaling to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Option to step back, lower down, or you jump back. Inhale to Cobra Up Dog. Deep breath out, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, right leg lifts and flex your foot. Exhale, transfer your weight forward, knee to nose, point your toes. Inhaling to lift up. Exhaling, knee to nose. Inhale to lift. And then slowly begin to walk your palms back. Take a deep breath in. And then micro bending into your knees, slowly begin to rise up. Balancing on your left leg. Now drawing your palms onto your waist, option to keep your knee bent or you straighten out the leg. Deep breaths here. Then bending into your knee, slowly open your right knee towards the outside to place the sole of your right foot at the inner thigh of the left. Starting with your hands at your heart center, but if you're okay with your balance, you begin to lift. And if you wish to challenge yourself further, you hold onto your left wrist with your right palm to lean towards your right. Then inhale, you roll back to center. Exhale to draw your hands in, drawing your knee in towards the chest, open your leg to sit down now in figure 4. Inhale and exhale. From there, inhale, you lift, straighten out the leg, gently lifting your leg back, palms down, starting to walk your palms forward. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Exhale, you step your right foot in between your palms so that your right shin is perpendicular to the mat. Drop the back knee and the sole out. Inhaling to crescent. Exhale, half splits. So again, you can use blocks under your palms, but the idea is to keep your right knee straight and drawing your toes back so you'll feel it in your hamstring, your back and your hips. From there, inhale, halfway lift, bending into your right knee, tuck your left toes under to rise up in Anjaneyasana, high lunge. Focusing on inhales and exhales here. Now take a deep breath in. Exhale, gently twist your right. Inhaling to lean back, reverse. And from there, you draw your left tricep on the outside of your right thigh for a twist. Twisted lunge, Parivritta Anjaneyasana. Focusing on your inhales and exhales. Now, inhale, you open your arms, take your right hand on top, left hand towards the front to twist. And from there, as you lift, you slowly transfer your weight onto your right leg to twist towards the left. Inhale and exhale here. Now maintaining that twist, so this time you take your left palm down to float your left leg up and then gently step back, twisted runner's lunge. Option to stay here or slowly transfer your weight onto your right to float your weight onto your left to float your right leg up. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower your palm down to take your vinyasa. And meeting me in down dog. Take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. On your next inhale, left leg lifts. And from there, slowly flexing your foot. As you exhale, you transfer your weight forward to draw your knee to nose to point your toes. Inhaling to lift up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up. And this time you start to walk your palms towards the back. Then gently micro bend into your knees to slowly rise up. Placing your palms onto your waist, you straighten out your left. Deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Then bending into your knee, working on that hip opening to place the sole of the foot at the inner thigh. Inhale, starting with your hands at your heart center, and then slowly draw your hands up. Now, if you wish to challenge yourself further, holding on to your right wrist, slowly lean to your left. Deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling to center, drawing your hands at your heart center to draw your knee in, and this time ankle above your knee to sit down, figure 4. Focusing on your breaths, inhale and exhale. So this really helps to strengthen your ankles. You must be feeling the burn already. Beautiful. Inhaling to lift, and now slowly placing your palms down, you start to walk your palms forward. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to step your left foot forward, gently to drop your back knee, turn the sole out. Inhaling to crescent. Exhale, half splits. Focusing on your breathing cycles here. Inhale and exhale. Starting to bend into your left, tuck your right toes under. Inhaling to rise up, high lunge, Marjariasana. Taking deep in breaths in out. Inhale here. Exhale slowly, twist to your left. Inhale to lean back, reverse. And as you exhale this time, your right elbow on the outside of your left thigh. Focusing on deep in breaths in out. Now, inhale you, open your arms, taking your left hand on top, also lift your right hand so that both your hands are parallel, but maintain that twist. And slowly, as you begin to lift up, gently twist towards the right, either with bent knee or straight leg. Then slowly begin to circle. Your right palm lowers, left hand lifts. You can always use a block under your right palm if you're unable to reach down towards the mat, keeping your left leg straight. And then slowly step back with your right palm in line with your right shoulder, twisted runner's lunge. Now, option to stay here, or this time you transfer your weight onto your right to lift your left leg bent knee up. 3 for Vasishthasana. 2. And slowly lower your palm down, but this time you lie down onto your belly. Now drawing your feet together, palms next to your chest, chin on the mat. For the first one, we are only lifting in Bhujangasana Cobra. So inhale, you lift. However, you're not pressing up, which means if you try lifting your hands, you should continue to remain where you reach. Pressing the tops of your feet towards the floor. And slowly lower. Now this time with your chin down but hands by the side to make slight fist with your palm. Curling slightly in your upper back, you lift your legs up for Shalabhasana, locust or grasshopper. And slowly lower. Slowly starting to bend into your knees, we'll be going into bow pose, Dhanurasana. So this time holding onto your ankles. Inhale, begin to lift everything up so it starts balancing onto your belly. And slowly lower. Now tucking your toes under, palms next to your chest. Inhale to press up and back, down dog. On your next inhale, right leg lifts. And then slowly bending into your knee, heel to your hip. Gently draw circles. Now from here, you flip over wild thing so that your left leg is straight, right knee bend to lift the chest. And from there you come into your side plank to gently step your right foot forward and to rise warrior two. So that your right toes are turned forward, your left foot is parallel to the back side of the mat. Inhale and exhale here. Now you take a deep breath in, slowly lean back, reverse. Exhale, leaning towards your right for extended side. Focusing on your breathing cycles. Beautiful. From there, inhale, you lift up, straightening out your legs to go back, reverse triangle. And we move into triangle pose. So you may want to reduce the distance. To keep reaching towards your right, your palm lowers, your gaze turns up. Inhale and exhale here. Avoid dumping your weight onto your right. Instead, focus on extending from the side body. On your next inhale, slowly begin to lift, turning your left toes towards the back to sit down in Skandasana. Focusing on your hip opening here. Inhale and exhale. From there, slowly drop your hip down to turn your left knee in. Feel free to sit on a block or perhaps a rolled blanket if you notice that you're not able to place your sits bones properly towards the mat, because it's important that your weight remains in the center and you don't fall off onto your right side here. given that your right leg is extended out. From there, inhale, you lift your hands over your head and exhale to fold. Focusing on your breathing cycles here, inhale and exhale. Inhaling, halfway lift. Now from here you start to bend your right knee. You may have to slide your left leg a little further back, moving into Prishthasana lizard to walk your right foot slightly towards the outsides. Now option to stay up onto your palms, or you could lower down onto your elbows. What you want to avoid doing is curling into your spine too much or lifting your hip up. So focus on drawing your hip down but lifting the chest. Deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Then inhale, you roll back to center, gently walking your right foot towards the center. You go standing on your right leg to slowly draw your left leg forward. We first go into Janushirasana, where you take the sole of your right foot next to your left thigh or your inner thigh. Inhaling, hands lift. Exhale, gently fold forward and down. So if you have noticed so far, we have basically targeted all parts of the body, and we are going as per counter poses as well. So whenever we are doing any sort of forward bend, we are going into our back bends, twists, side bends, etc. Now inhale, you rise up. Exhale, gently release. This time you drop your right shin forward. Left leg goes back. Then inhale to lift the chest. And exhale, you walk your hands forward and down. Deep breathing. Inhale and exhale. Feeling in your outer hips here. One more breath. Inhale, slowly begin to walk yourself up, placing your palms in line with your shoulder to tuck your left toes under. Inhale, right knee lifts towards the chest. Then gently step back to lower. Take your Vinyasa and meet me in down dog. Let's go with the other side. So this time, inhale, left leg lifts. And then slowly bending into your knee to draw circles. Inhale and exhale. And from there, you flip over wild thing so that your right leg is straight, left knee bent to lift the chest. Chamatkarasana. Slowly coming into your side plank, gently step your left foot forward and you rise up in Warrior Two. Focusing on your inhales and exhales. Then slowly reach towards the side to flip back, reverse warrior. Breathing into the left side of your body here. And going into extended side angle, leaning to your left. Avoid letting your right hand come in front of your face, so work on lifting the chest to twist and turn your gaze. Beautiful. Inhale, you lift up, straighten out your leg to go back into reverse triangle. And we move into triangle pose, so you may want to reduce the distance to slowly reach towards the side with your palm down, your gaze up. Then inhale, you lift, and again you turn your right toes towards the back to come into Skandasana. Inhale and exhale here. Focusing on deep breaths while you work on your external rotation of your thighs. Now take a deep inhale. Again, you drop your hip down to draw your right knee in, moving into Trianga Mukha Ekapada Paschimottanasana. So inhale, you lift. Exhale, gently fold forward and down. Inhaling, halfway lift, slowly starting to walk your hands forward. Moving into Prishthasana, so this time bending into your left knee, walking your foot slightly towards the outsides to scoop your leg back. Now again, option to stay up on your palms, or you could go down onto your elbows and breathe. Inhale and exhale. From here, inhale, slowly begin to walk back, drawing your left foot in to go standing on your left leg, and then gently drawing your right foot forward to come into Janu Shirasana, where you take the sole of your left foot at the inner thigh of your right. So inhaling, hands lift, exhaling to fold. Deep breaths, inhale and exhale. Inhaling to lift up, slowly release your palms. This time you drop your left shin forward, right leg goes back for pigeon. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale to walk your hands forward and down. Beautiful. Inhale, slowly starting to roll up. And leaning to your side, gently draw your legs in. We'll be lying down on our backs to go into Setu Bandhasana, bridge pose, and then into Halasana, plough pose. So bending into your knees to draw your Feet in, hip width distance apart so that your knees are turned up with your palms by the side. Now inhale, slowly begin to lift your pelvic to walk your hands under and interlock your fingers. And slowly lower down. Now, if you've never done halasana, might as well just first watch because you don't want to be moving your neck in the pose. So you're taking your legs straight in front of you, hands by the side. Inhale, you lift your legs to 90 degrees and then lifting your hip up, you drop your feet back, interlocking your fingers. Taking deep in breaths in out. Inhale and exhale. Slowly begin to release your palms, very gently lowering your back towards the mat. And flexing your feet, slowly draw your toes down towards the mat. Moving into a twist, drawing your feet in, taking your left ankle above your right knee. Cactus your hands, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, you drop your knees to your left, turning your gaze to your right. Deep breaths here, inhale and exhale. Inhale, back to center, exhale, switch sides. This time you take your right ankle above your left knee and slowly drop your knees towards your right to turn your gaze to your left. Inhaling back to center, gently hug your knees in towards the chest. You can roll from side to side just to massage your back a little bit. And then taking a deep breath in, exhale, you lift your forehead towards your knees. And once you're ready, slowly releasing for Shavasana. Keeping comfortable distance between your legs with your hands by the side of the body. Allowing your fingers to curl naturally and drawing your shoulders away from the ears to lengthen the sides of the neck. You can just move your neck from side to side just to relax it a little. And then slowly starting to find stillness in your posture. Starting to draw your awareness to the flow of your breaths in and out of the body. And noticing the quality of your breaths as you inhale and exhale. Your breaths speak volumes about the state of your mind. So simply noticing your breathing cycles, but without analyzing or judging anything. And consciously scanning through your body from your toes all the way up to the crown of the head. Guiding each and every part of the body to relax itself completely. Now feel free to stay here a little longer, or slowly starting to wiggle your toes and fingers. Drawing your feet together, hands over your head and stretching out your extremities in opposite directions. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly turning onto your right side, making your way up onto the mat. In any seated position so that your spine is upright, shoulders roll back, chest forward, palms at the heart center. And being grateful for today's practice, inhaling palms to your forehead, exhaling bow forward. Inhale, slowly drawing yourself up, take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. And once you're ready, slowly blink your eyes open. Thank you so very much for practicing with me today. If you've enjoyed this practice, kindly leave your comment in the section below, like this video, and subscribe to my channel to support my work. Thank you.